Nobody panic, I am back. Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new weekly vlog. My name is Astrid and I vlog every single week of my life. This is week number 39 and actually I have just lied to you because I skipped last week for the first time this year. And since I started doing these weekly vlogs, I skipped a vlog. I didn't really plan to at the beginning of the week, but at the end of the last weekly vlog, I said that I'd had a bit of a tough week, and I think I've been saying that for a few weeks now. Like, my mental health has not been great. This year has been not great in a lot of ways. The whole of 2024 feels a bit cursed to me, to be honest. So I'm just focusing on getting myself to the end of it and hoping that next year will be better. So I gave myself Monday off, didn't pick up the camera, and I was like, oh, I'll start it on Tuesday. Then I gave myself Tuesday off because I didn't feel like talking. And so the week went on, and eventually I just went, you know what, I clearly need the time this week, so I'm not gonna vlog. Which felt so weird. Oh, I've forgotten primer. I have literally just put moisturiser on, it's probably fine, right? But I definitely needed it. I needed a few days just to not talk to a camera. That being said, we spent the whole of Sunday filming M&S taste tests of their Christmas picky bits that went on Instagram, and I have just uploaded it as a YouTube short as well, but I've never done YouTube shorts before, so I'm not sure how that works. Let me know if you've seen it and what you thought. Looked like the best. I loved the pigs in blankets, obviously, the halloumi in blankets, the chicken Kiev, duck spring rolls, and the brie and cranberry tartlets. They were probably my favourites. And then I had a big editing day yesterday, just trying to get my life together. And now today is Tuesday, and I'm getting ready in a bit of a rush because I've got a lot to do today actually. I'm going to get my hair dyed and cut in a little bit. So I have been up since 7 just working. Just trying to like squeeze in a few extra hours of work because it is absolutely manic at the moment. Also, that is a pile of vintage clothes behind me. I've just realised I haven't addressed it. I know it's there, we don't need to talk about it. Yeah, so I'm excited because I've got a lot of greys, guys. Like, I've had grey hairs since I turned 21, genuinely, but like over the last year or so they've gotten so much more extreme, to the point where like it's now something that I feel quite self-conscious about. So I'm gonna go and get them dyed today. I'm gonna put a video here to show you. I was filming some brand work yesterday, and I looked down and I suddenly saw my roots and I was like, oh my god, thank god I'm getting them done tomorrow. So yeah, that is what we're going to fix, and I'm just gonna get a little trim. I actually love how long my hair has gotten lately. You guys know I'm on a hair growth journey and it's really working actually, not that you can tell right now, but so I'm really hoping they won't have to cut too much off, but obviously I know that they just need to cut off like the dead bits, and that's fine. I get really nervous to go to the hairdressers. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I've never really found my like regular hairdresser, and I've never really come away from a haircut being like, oh my god, I love it, like it's perfect. I'm always like, yeah, I needed it, or like, it's not quite what I had in mind. So fingers crossed today they'll do a good job, and if not, it's just hair. It will grow back and the colour will be fine because it's just brown. When I keep telling people I'm going to get my hair dyed, they're like, oh my god, what colour are you going? And I'm like, no, just brown. Honestly, nothing more exciting than that. But anyway, yeah, so I need to leave in like an hour to go there. Then straight after that, I'm getting on a train to Manchester. I literally never get trains, guys. I drive everywhere, but basically what's happened is Charlie's in Manchester this week for work. And have any of you seen the film? I'm sure you have, Burlesque, the one with Christina Aguilera and Cher. It's like one of my favourite films ever. I think it's so good. The songs are incredible. You know I love a musical. And when I was in high school, I was genuinely obsessed with this film. Like, I would put it on at any given time. It was that or Twilight. I think I actually originally got into it because the actor that plays James in Twilight is in it. So we're talking about that time period for me. And basically, it ever since then I've been saying, oh my god, this needs to be made into a musical. Like, I am desperate to watch this on stage. And then a few years ago it was announced that it was being, and I was like, oh my god, amazing. Like, obviously I live in London, I'll be able to see it. No, it hasn't come to London, but this month it is on in Manchester. And so when Charlie said he was training in Manchester this week, I was like, now that could be convenient timing. So I'm going to go up there tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to watch Burlesque, and I am genuinely beside myself with excitement. And the cast looks amazing. They've got Todrick Hall, and they've also got, I actually have just realised that I don't know her full name, it's Jess something. But have you seen the girls on TikTok that do like dances? There's two girls, a blonde girl and a brunette girl, and they both wear like hoodies and usually sunglasses, and they do like little dances. Do you know what I mean? I think their names are Brooke and Jessie, or Brooke and Jess. Jess is playing Christina Aguilera's role, so I'm really excited to see that. I've seen some of the costumes and stuff on her TikTok, and it just looks amazing. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I love Manchester. Like, I've been there a few times, and I'm always just like, yeah, it's like a less busy London. So yeah, I never really travel on trains, but I think it's because, first of all, I'm normally going to Norwich, and in Norwich I want my car once I'm there, so I always take my car. But also, I'm not very good at packing light, so I worry about where I would put my luggage on the train, and I've got a bad back, so I don't like to walk it. Like, I don't like to walk with it. And then also, I have this absolute fear around missing trains. Like, I am quite bad with timekeeping in general. Planes I can do because I leave like hours and it's like a whole day thing. Like, I go, I'm catching a flight today and I'm not doing anything else. But with trains, you do it like in amongst other things, and as someone who has never really done that, it really stresses me out. It's like, what if I'm running 5 minutes late? What if the tube gets delayed? What if I can't find the platform and it leaves without me? There are so many what ifs, and I'm definitely overthinking this because people manage to get trains all the time, and I will manage to get a train today, but not very common for me to get a train, so I'm a little bit nervous. And also, I always think like, what if, so I'm gonna take my laptop on the train. That was like one of the deciding factors. I really can't afford to take 10 hours out this week to drive to Manchester and back. Like, so the only way I could do it is if I could get on the train. The train only takes like 2 hours. It's way more expensive than petrol though. Like, why did it cost me 150 quid to get from London to Manchester and back? Not even on peak times either. But yeah, like, I sort of had a bit of a word with myself, and I was like, right, if you want to do this, you can't take the time out of work to drive this week. So I'm gonna get the train. But so I'm gonna get my laptop out, and I'm gonna be working. But then I always think like, but what if it's really noisy, or what if I don't have a table? I have requested one on my seat, but I don't know obviously if I've got one yet. And like, what if I'm in someone else's way? And what if I need to go to the loo? I can't leave my laptop and all my other belongings. I don't know. I'm definitely overthinking this, guys. I'm getting very stressed out about the whole thing, but like, it will literally be fine. I think it's just because my anxiety is pretty bad anyway at the moment, but this just feels like a bit of a challenge. But you know, we'll get there. And I haven't gotten a train in like probably 2 years, if not slightly more. So actually, I think longer than that, maybe like 3 years. So it's good to practice. We're praying for a nice quiet carriage. I actually requested to be put in the quiet coach, but I don't know if I have been, so we'll see. Anyway, what have you guys been up to? Let me know how your last week has been. I missed chatting to you all last week. I'm very glad to be back. Okay, makeup done. I don't think I'm gonna do my hair, which feels very strange, but there's not really any point, is there, if they're just gonna wash it when I get there. I'll give it a little brush and I'll neaten it up a little bit in a ponytail. That's all they're getting today. Oh, okay, I'm pretty much packed. I've just completely messed up my ponytail by pulling a jumper over my head. And basically, someone knocked at the door and handed me a parcel, and I couldn't remember what I'd ordered. Turns out it is these green Wizard of Oz style glasses in preparation for the Wicked YouTube video that I need to hurry up and film. These do not fit my face. Fantastic. Okay, but it actually reminded me that I got a PR parcel from M&S last week, and I opened half of it, and then I wanted to wait and open the other half with you guys. So M&S have a Wicked collection that's out now, I think. So they sent me some of it. These are the slipper socks. So funny. So there's Alphabet slipper socks and there's also Glinda slipper socks. Maybe I'll take some of these to Manchester so I can be comfy cozy. I suspect Charlie's going to end up nicking the green ones at some point. I'll have the pink, but that's fine. I probably don't need both pairs. I haven't actually shown them to him yet. And then I have another box here. It's also from M&S that I haven't opened. So I'm assuming that this is going to be more of the Wicked stuff. Oh, what is this? It's heavy. Oh, there's liquid in this. Have you guys seen the Wicked squash, like Robertson squash? I really want it, but that's not what this is. This is Emerald City Bath Elixir. Oh, that looks really cool actually. Okay, so those are all my M&S bits. They actually did tell me that they were sending me the Christmas bauble as well, but that hasn't arrived. But I'm wondering if it's going to come in a separate package. I got another parcel last week from Benefit, which is so exciting because I love Benefit makeup. I use their brow stuff like religiously, and I love their bronzers and their blushes. And I believe, I could be wrong, but I think this is going to be some Christmas gift sets. It is. They've actually got a pop-up in Manchester this week. Maybe I'll pop in tomorrow. Oh my god! So basically they themed it like a supermarket. It's called the Benamart. And they've sent them in this cute little basket. Oh my god, I love that. I love this theming. This is called Peas, Love and Paws. And it looks like a tin, which is so cute. Benefit, I feel like, really nail their packaging. I just love their branding. It's always so like fun and tongue-in-cheek. So this is all your pore essentials that together give you cleaner, softer and smoother skin. Oh, this is all of their skincare. It's a little skincare set. Wow, that's good. Does it have like pricing on here or anything? Oh my god, they have so many gift sets. Look at all of those. The most expensive is £85 and it's worth 150. And the cheapest ones are just 20 quid. That's pretty good. And I think that's the brow setter that I use in there. Yeah, it is. And mascara. Oh yeah, I love their mascaras as well. I have no idea, but it looks very cute. And then next up I have this little tin of soup. I'm sorry, I'm absolutely obsessed just with this branding. So this is called Souped Up Beauty. And this says it's a full-size bronzer and lip tint and a mini mascara. So this one costs £46, but the products inside are worth £69. So you get a full-size Hoola bronzer, which is fantastic. I love that bronzer. A Bad Gal Bang mascara mini, brilliant mascara, and a full-size Benetton lip and cheek stain. They are all products that I absolutely love. So to be able to get them in a little gift set like that, if you're going to buy them anyway, it saves you some money, doesn't it? But also, it's a lovely little present. Oh, and then we've got this. It looks like a chocolate bar, but it says Chocolata Blush. And it's a mini blush palette. This costs £31 and it's worth £49.50. And you've got minis of Dandelion. I love that blush shade, particularly in the summer. Shelley, which looks like a really nice coral shade, and Cherry, which is a bright cherry red blush. I think that's everything that's in here, yeah. Maybe I will pop into the pop-up actually. I love the vibes, I respect the branding a lot. So yeah, I think I'm all packed up, but I've got like 15-20 minutes till I need to leave. And I just like, I don't know what to do with myself. Do you ever get like that? Like when you know you're on a deadline, like I don't want to get stuck into anything. Maybe I should just have a little tidy. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, haircut, success. This is the first time I've actually genuinely ever liked my haircut. And now I'm in Lyon at Euston Station, just waiting for my train. But here I am once again, begging Leon to stop covering everything in coriander. I have the gene that means that coriander tastes like soap, and every single dish Leon covers in coriander, and it really, really upsets me. Good morning from Manchester. I had a very good night's sleep and I look like I had a very good night's sleep. My hair is crazy.
Morning.
Charlie's far more awake than I am. He's about to go out to work. Last night, I actually just completely forgot to get the camera out because when I was on the train was fine by the way, I was worrying about nothing. There were loads of people around, so it didn't feel right to start vlogging. But when I got here, we just went out for dinner, and then came back here, did a little bit of work. Well, I did. Charlie watched the football. And then went to bed really, and now Charlie is eating a bowl of porridge. I always think porridge smells really nice, even though I know I don't like it. And I've got a day in the hotel room by myself. So, I mean, I'm going to do a lot of work and I might pop out for like a little coffee or something in a bit. I've done my hair and makeup, and you know what? I was so worried about so many things yesterday. I was worried about my haircut. I was worried about the train, and everything actually just turned out to be okay. I'm trying to show you my haircut, but I can't. I'm making a makeshift tripod out of a hairbrush. It's not working. No? Yes. Look. So it looks shorter right now because I've just, well, because they did cut some length of it, but also because I've just curled it. So it will drop out throughout the day, but it feels so much healthier. And this is the first time I feel like I've ever had a haircut and the hairdresser has actually listened to me, which was lovely. And I got rid of my greys and everything's fine, and then the train was fine as well. But yeah, when I've just been doing my hair and makeup, I've been listening, well, watching the Saving Grace podcast, which I haven't actually watched or listened to much of, but one of my friends mentioned that there was an episode with Louise Pentland and that it was really good. And I think Louise Pentland's great, and I used to watch her when I was younger and I still watch her now, and I think her content has like matured really well. I think she's really funny. I just like her vibes, and I've seen her at a few events, but I've never had the courage to go and say hello. But actually her daughter followed me on Instagram the other day, which was a crazy, I was like, hang on a minute, is that baby glitter? And it was, which is weird. But basically, so I'm watching this podcast episode. Oh my god, it is so good and so funny and so like insightful into the old days of YouTube and like some of the like craziest experiences that she had. She's so funny and so natural. Oh my god, like if you like Louise Pentland, or even if you don't, you fancy like sticking a podcast on in the background or something, watch this one, the Saving Grace podcast with Louise Pentland. So good. Charlie has come back for lunch and he's brought gifts.
I have brought gifts.
What gifts have you brought?
Sausage rolls.
Sausage rolls. Greg's sausage rolls. Are you actually about to cook 2 each? I wouldn't normally, but you know what, go on. Right, well technically I had a sausage roll for my breakfast and a sausage roll for my lunch. Oh, I think I've been here before. Actually, I think I remember once trying to get a taxi from this square with the girls in the middle of the night. And we were freezing cold because we'd just been to a party, so we were barely wearing anything. And then we went into that McDonald's because we couldn't get a taxi. I'm looking for a little coffee shop. I've seen there's a Black Sheep somewhere around here. So I just want a little coffee shop to sit and do my work in for the afternoon. Okay, current setup. I've got myself a mocha with oat milk. I've got my laptop and my headphones and a nice comfy little sofa seat. And I'm just gonna sit here and listen to some more of the Wicked audiobook and write some more notes. For every hour of the audiobook I'm listening to, it's taking me two extra hours to write the notes. So it takes me 3 hours to listen to 1 hour. So it's really taking a long time, but I am enjoying it, and I think hopefully the video will be good, so it'll be worth it. Watch it get 5 views, guys. Okay, I did about 3 hours of Wicked work and I actually got about an hour and a half of it down. So faster than I thought I would, and it is wild. There were bits where I was like, I feel like I shouldn't be reading this in public. Like, I don't read a lot of like particularly salacious anything. The Wicked book's wild, but it's also like quite a difficult read. Like it's not written very like very nicely. It's not a very easy read. And Jess is reading it at the same time as me, so we've been discussing. Done with that for the day, I think. I might try and do a little bit more later, but Charlie is here and he's finished his work for the day, so we're gonna pop back to the hotel. Oh, do you mind popping into Selfridges with me? Yeah, sure. To have a look at that benefit thing? Yeah. I just want to see the vibes. I've just realised that the pop-up is in Selfridges in the Trafford Centre. This is not Selfridges Trafford Centre, because there's only one Selfridges in London. I didn't realise there would be multiple in Manchester. So never mind. Anyway, we're now going to go back to the hotel room and get ready for the evening. I'm so excited to go to the theatre, and it's in Manchester Opera House, which I'm really excited as well because I'm nosy and I like to see fancy buildings. I've just realised I never actually gave you a room tour, but this is obviously a room that Charlie's got for work. So lovely little kitchen, which has come in very handy actually. We've got a fridge. Do you want to see what's in our fridge? What's in our fridge? It's not very exciting. Some soya milk, the dregs of a bottle of Diet Coke that I had yesterday, some squash. We went for summer fruits. It's very good but very strong because it's quadruple strength. And then 3 big bottles of water. I should have some squash actually now. And then yeah, that's pretty much everything except Charlie's got some porridge that he's having in the mornings, and that is the sink area. Then we have a sofa. We also have a little wardrobe here, and then a desk with a TV, stunning bed. I love the lighting up here, it's so cool. And then in here we have the bathroom, which is a nice size actually. And then a little shower, and that's it. I always feel so much calmer when I'm in hotel rooms than when I'm in my own house.
It's because that we've got a lot to do when we're at home.
Yeah, it's because you know
there's time pressures on things.
Yeah. Whereas here, like, I've been working, I've been really productive today actually.
Same.
But I've just not had like the same stress. It's weird, isn't it?
It's quite nice though.
Oh, it's very nice. So yeah, I'm gonna get changed. And we'll see you in a bit.
So this is my fit.
I've just popped you in the wardrobe so I can show you a little outfit of the night. I've got this leather skirt, which I got from River Island. I actually saw it in store and they do it in burgundy as well, and I love it because it's like pleated. And actually, I was meaning to talk to you about this. If you watch my wardrobe declutter last week, you will have seen I had like a pleated leather mini skirt, and I just didn't, it sat on my hips like it was a low-waisted one, and I don't like that. So I kept it because I wanted a black leather pleated skirt, but then I saw this, so I bought it, and since then I've put the other one on Vinted. So I'm quite proud of myself actually for like remembering what I had and then making a decision to like actively replace it rather than just gaining a new skirt.
Does this go?
Yeah, blue and green. It's all good. They might be a bit warm, but yeah, this is my outfit for the evening.
This is my fit for today.
Just got a
These
baggy
are
white
from
t-shirt.
Adidas. These are from Levi. These are from Ralph Lauren. And this is Barber.
It's my turn now. My loafers are from Dutchman. My tights, I don't know where they're from, but they're really static, so my skirt keeps sticking to them. The skirt I love, it's from River Island. I'll link it in the description. T-shirt, I think it's from Nutmeg or Primark. They're my favourite boxy white t-shirts, by the way. And then I'm just gonna wear this jacket, even though I think it might be a bit warm actually. Here we go. And this is from Miss Selfridge, but I got it via ASOS. And this is the outfit of the night. And we are gonna go and find somewhere to have dinner. What do you fancy?
You.
I'm not dinner.
I don't know then. What do you fancy?
Earlier I felt like pizza. I don't know if I still do. I'm not particularly hungry, but all I've eaten today is those sausage rolls, so
Sausage rolls.
they were fantastic, but I don't know what I fancy. Should we see what's around the theatre?
Yeah, I actually don't know where this is.
It's not far away. It's so cool. This hotel used to be a market, so it's got loads of the like original walls and floors and stuff. I wish I could see a picture of what it actually used to look like. But yeah, we've decided on Flatiron because it's right around the corner from the theatre, and we went to Flatiron on our first date. Flatiron? I think I just called it Flatiron.
Yeah, and she made me walk the whole tube map. True story.
Look, I'm not very good with directions, but you can't say he didn't know what he was getting himself into. They've also got this whole like shop area in here, which is so cool. The hotel is called Rooms with 3 Z's, by the way, and I really like it. I would stay here again. And it leads right out to the Arndale Centre. We are in Flatiron. It's quite noisy in here. I've got the Flatiron steaks with peppercorn sauce and some chips. Charlie's got the same with some creamed spinach, some salad. I'm living my best life right now and I'm so excited about Belaz. We have made it to the theatre. Our seats are fantastic. I'm so excited. I know I keep saying it, but genuinely I've waited for this for so long. I haven't done much research into it, so I don't know if all the songs are the same. I hope they are, but this is the current setup, so you can kind of see like some sort of scaffolding bits behind. And I don't know how well you guys can hear it, but there's like a soundscape going on. So we've got some sirens, we've got some traffic. It's giving bustling streets of New York City. And I've been getting a craving to go to New York so badly lately. I've not been in a few years and I used to go quite a lot. This isn't helping. Good morning from Manchester once again. We are just getting ready to leave the hotel room and I will be getting on a train back to London. Packed really badly, it turns out. I literally only brought one jumper to last me 3 days. And I nearly didn't even bring a pair of pants for today because I forgot that I was staying 2 nights when I was packing. So luckily I brought one for emergencies, and the emergency was I'm an idiot.
You also forgot to bring another pair of socks in today.
Yeah, oh I did, so I'm wearing Charlie's socks. Nice and subtle. Yeah, I have not packed well for this at all, but here we are, never mind. Right, I think that's all my stuff for the train. I'm at the airport, no, the train station a little bit early again, which is good. So I'm just sitting in Pret and I thought I'd grab myself some breakfast. So I got this. It's a sausage ciabatta and it actually looks quite good. Is it a ciabatta? I actually might have just given you some false information. I don't know, but it's like a crusty roll. It looks good, and I've got some brown sauce, which I only recently found out that I like. And there is a board here. Oh, I've got a platform for my train. Does that mean it's arrived? I want to go and sit on it, like as soon as it gets here. So I'll eat this and then I'll go and investigate. Right, I am home. I've got some chicken goujons in the air fryer. I'm gonna have those and some mango. And I'm going to sit on the sofa for a minute and just do some emails. The signal and the Wi-Fi on the tube was awful, so I was planning to get loads done and I like physically couldn't, which was so annoying. Like it wasn't even strong enough for me to listen to an audiobook. So I'm just going to finish, I'm going to eat this, have a little moment because I've been carrying all that heavy stuff around, and then I'm just going to, I'm just making some gravy to have with the chicken goujons, and then I'm going to do my makeup. I think I'm going to watch Agatha all along because there should be a new episode, I believe. And then I need to clean my office because Abby's actually staying in there tonight. And as you saw earlier this week, I have a big pile of vintage clothes on the sofa that Abby is going to be sleeping on. It turns into a bed, but not when it's covered in clothes. So that's kind of my plan of action. A little bit of lunch, a little bit of admin, tidy, 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 and then I've got a fun evening planned. We're joined by a special guest. Here she is.
It's not the evening yet, it's the afternoon,
It's
isn't
sort
it?
of it. Oh no, it's not. It's
Very much the afternoon.
I'm just getting ready to leave. Abby's all ready as it is.
Ready to go.
And tonight, basically, this is for Maria's birthday, which was a couple of months ago. But technically this was my birthday present to her, which I bought last October or November.
That's wild, by the way,
it?
that it's been a whole year.
Yeah.
And by the way, you haven't slipped at all what it is to her.
Well, no, but I do think she knows.
She knows. She's not silly. She knows.
But so tonight, basically one of Maria's favourite films is The Devil Wears Prada. And tonight The Devil Wears Prada is opening on the West End with songs written by Elton John.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, Elton John.
Yeah, alright Elton. We'll see what you've got to say for yourself.
Yeah, what, is he going to turn up on stage? It's the first night.
Oh, you might.
What if he goes, good evening to you all, yes, good night.
I hadn't considered that actually.
Well, has there been like a,
So press night normally comes like a couple of weeks later.
Okay, maybe
there's been like
them.
some previews.
I like that straight now, that's
But,
cool.
Yes,
Oh, sorry, cordless.
Yeah.
What's that? Is it the dice?
Dyson Corral.
Okay, girl. That's cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, back to Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, so it's opening night tonight, so I wanted to get it like in there before we saw anything online. So yeah, booked it ages ago. We haven't told Maria. She asked not to know. She's had this date in her diary for ages, like long before her birthday even.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's asked not to know, but I think she knows. The other day, me and Maria were walking past the theatre where it was on, and I went, "Oh, is that what it's from?"
Oh, look at that! We should look at that! Oh, maybe we should book it in at some point, but not today.
And Maria's mentioned it several times, and every time she does, we all go, "Oh, that sounds good. It's so good."
Well, we should book that in. Definitely should book that in. I'm quite busy at the moment, so maybe not now.
It's so unlike us. Like normally we do just go, "Oh yeah, let's book that then."
Yeah, we'd literally just go, "Oh, when you're down next, so book this," and I'd be like, "Yeah, lovely, no problem." But the fact that we haven't said anything. She absolutely knows.
Oh, she knows.
She knows so bad.
She's pretending not to, but basically tonight or maybe she's not pretending, but I think she's pretending.
I think she's pretending big time.
Before that, we're going to a cheese conveyor belt restaurant because that's Abby's gift to Maria.
I actually gifted her a cheese boat, but the cheese boat closes between, it's like 3:30 and 4:30 or something like that. It closes for a random hour, and the next reservation isn't until like 5:30. And I was like, no, see, the thing is, we require to be at Devil Wears Prada at like 7:30.
Yeah.
We need some like good timings.
Yeah,
so we're
we're
actually
really stressed.
conveyor belt cheesing tonight,
so
rather than boat cheesing.
Yes, but so we're going to eat a lot of cheese and then go and watch a musical, which sounds pretty ideal if you ask me.
Absolutely.
But we're getting Maria to send us
her outfit
because she's got a couple of Prada bags, and we're going to need her to wear a Prada bag, but we can't tell her that we want her to wear a Prada bag. So if she sends us a video and she's wearing a different bag, we're just going to have to be like, oh Maria, that bag is really ugly.
That bag absolutely stinks, by the way.
Has she sent one?
No, she said I'm just about to don a cloth.
Okay.
So close.
Yeah, so fingers crossed.
She's going to don some clothes.
She'll automatically wear a Prada bag.
If she knows, then she will.
I actually think if she knows, she won't, because she'll be trying to get us to say you need to wear a Prada bag, and we're gonna have to go, Maria, that bag's ugly, please take it off and wear a different one.
What we'll have to do is a voice note and go, Maria, this is something I've wanted to say for a really long time.
I hate that bag.
I loathe that bag. That bag stinks. And actually, I might have like defecated in that bag.
Abigail, was that a confession?
Yeah, I might have.
Have you been having poo in Maria's bag?
I might have. And that's why she can't wear whatever bag it is that she's gonna pick.
No.
And she'll love that, and that'll throw her off the scent.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the scent. Yeah. What the hell? Yeah, I need to check my phone.
Right, I need to get dressed. Here we are at the cheese conveyor belt. Sorry, so excited.
I'm so glad.
Maria's not here yet, but we're going to let her sit next to the belt. But we have got a couple of little birthday bits for her. I thought it'd be funny. Well, we thought it was especially funny to make her wear it, and it's my birthday headband today, given that her birthday was in August.
2 months ago. 2 months ago.
But you know, so
it's a birthday day.
It is. Today is her official birthday. Like the Queen, she's got 2 birthdays.
Yes, she has, and that's my Queen.
I spy a birthday girl. Have you?
Yes, I have, and I can't reveal why.
This is an important one.
Oh,
Pickle girl.
pickles.
Pickles for the
Oh my god,
I've got a whole
pickles
load of
for Jack. God, there's so many different types of pickles in there.
There's pickles, there's cornichons, and then these are like pickled white onions.
Oh.
Thank you.
I've got brie, a cracker, and some tomato and chilli jam. This was Red Leicester. Enjoying it very much. Jess has got a stinky blue cheese.
And it's so good. It's so stinky, and I love it.
This combination is very good with the chili jam.
Yeah.
I'm a mild girl with some hams.
She's got and some mozzarella.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. Round 2 of the evening, we've come to Donut Atelier, which is a donut place near Leicester Square Station. And Abby's had one before, haven't you?
It was absolutely spectacular.
But the rest
Too
of us
sickly for me,
have
though.
not. So Maria and I have got these. They look like nipples.
They do, you should hold them up to yourself like Katy Perry. California girl.
Yeah, she does.
That's my first concert.
Was it Katy Perry?
What is that?
Oh.
For the amount of seats.
It's hair wash day. Could you tell? It's Sunday today, so it's been a couple of days since I last vlogged. Oh my god, I don't think I vlogged since The Devil Wears Prada. It has been a very good week for theatre this week for me. Just realised I don't know where my heat protection spray is. Bear with. Yeah, so in Manchester, I obviously saw Burlesque, which was so good. The singing in it was absolutely insane. I did think, how is anyone going to match up to Christina Aguilera? Would be good if I could say her name, Christina Aguilera and Cher. But you know what, actually, they were incredible. Although I'd really got my facts twisted, and the girl that I was talking about that I follow on TikTok wasn't playing the lead. She was one of the ensemble dancers, and she was incredible, as was the girl playing the lead, and I believe we got the understudy, but she was so good. And Todrick Hall was meant to be in it but wasn't, so I assume maybe we just went on his day off. But the other guy that was in the role that Todrick Hall normally plays was so good as well. It was brilliant. So if you are from around there, I think it's also going to Edinburgh in a few weeks time. I could be wrong, it's going somewhere else afterwards. I think it's Edinburgh, it's definitely not London. So yeah, if you can get to either of those places, I would recommend it. It was good. I don't think I'd give it like a full 5 out of 5 because it definitely felt quite cheesy in parts. Like, what I really love, one of the things that I love about the burlesque movie is that basically the songs, like, there are fantastic songs in it, incredible performers, but I'm pretty sure they only sing when it makes sense that the character would be singing, so like when they're on stage. And sometimes the songs do relate to like the storyline, but that character would be like performing anyway because the story is about a burlesque club. So with the musical, they did do all of the songs from the film, but there was also lots more songs as well, which you would expect, but sometimes I found them, I don't know, a little bit too cheesy. And it's funny because I have, obviously I know, as you guys know, I'm a big musical theatre fan myself, so I've never really understood when people say like, oh, it really annoys me when you watch something and then all of a sudden the characters just burst into song. I'm always like, but that's the best bit. Whereas there were actually points in this where I was like, I actually feel like this doesn't need a song right now. I don't know, but I think maybe I'm being like overly critical of it because I love the movie so much. But I had such a good evening and it was really cool to see like one of my favourite movies sort of come to life on the stage, and yeah, I'm so glad I went. And then obviously we went to see The Devil Wears Prada, technically for Maria's birthday. Oh my god, the cheese restaurant, it's called Pick and Cheese. It's in Seven Dials Market, like near Covent Garden, and it was good. It was expensive considering like they were only sort of tiny plates of cheese, but the brie was so good. Wasn't too keen on the red Leicester. It tasted quite stinky. But the brie with the chili jam, oh my god, absolutely sensational. And we also tried, they had like a goat's cheese and apricot donut, which we split into 4 and all tried a little bit of. That wasn't for me. I'm not a goat's cheese girl, but it did really put me in the mood for a donut. So we went to Donut Atelier, which was so good. But if I went to Pick and Cheese again, they do like some different toasties and stuff. I feel like I would be better off getting one of those, something a bit more substantial, and then maybe a little side of brie or something, rather than going all out on the conveyor belt, because it made me feel a bit ill. But I did have a good time. And then obviously we went to watch The Devil Wears Prada. Maria had guessed, as we thought, which was great actually, because it meant that Abby didn't have to tell her that she'd pooed in her bag. But oh my god, it was so good. I don't really know what I was expecting, because obviously The Devil Wears Prada isn't a musical already, like, because the film doesn't have songs in it already. I kind of wasn't expecting it to be that good, if I'm honest. I don't know, I thought it might be a bit of a stretch, but oh my god, it didn't feel like a brand new musical, considering we were there on opening night. All the songs, everything, it was so well done and like polished. Obviously the songs were written by Elton John, so like I knew they would be good, but they were absolutely fantastic. Like, I want to watch that again several more times. And the costumes were really cool, and like, yeah, if you're a fan of The Devil Wears Prada the movie, I would definitely recommend it. And Maria loved it, which is great obviously because it was for her birthday. So yeah, a very successful week for theatre, I would say. And I don't think I've got any theatre trips booked in this coming week, although this coming week is going to be crazy busy. But the following week I've got a couple more theatre trips booked in that I'm excited about as well. So I'm really living my best theatre life right now. Obviously I'll take you along when the time comes. But yeah, it is Sunday today. The clocks went back last night, so we got an extra hour in bed, which was stunning. And it meant that we were like banging down the doors of Tesco at 10 AM when it opened. Which was great because Charlie is cooking what's he cooking? Chicken, ham and leek pie for like a late lunch, which smells incredible, and I'm very excited, and I could never make anything that complicated. So that's what he's up to right now, and we're going to eat that and then go to the cinema to watch Beetlejuice, which I am excited about because I've wanted to see it for ages. And we thought about going to a circus tonight because there is one kind of nearby, and I don't know, it seems a bit random, but Charlie goes away for work again tomorrow, so we thought we'd have a bit more of a chilled one. So yeah, although I've still got quite a lot to do today. I've got I had a last minute job come in on Friday, but the deadline for it is tomorrow, so I need to take quite a lot of photos of various things. Luckily I don't need to be in them myself, which is good because it means I don't need to do my makeup. I think that will probably take up most of my day, and then I might finish it off tomorrow. But also I, as you guys saw earlier this week, had an absolutely massive Vinted pile, and a lot of it is now sold, so I need to package all that up and get that posted out tonight. And you guys will know, if you've been watching my vlogs, I've been working on this bloody Wicked video for actual months, and it's just taking so long to come together. But my first choice of venue for filming it fell through, which was really annoying because it was looking really hopeful, but it wasn't to be, which is a shame. But so I've been thinking about like some other locations, and I'm going to do several locations like throughout it to keep it interesting, because I think it's going to be quite a long video. But basically, to try and get ahead of myself, I messaged one of the venues that I really wanted to ask if I would be able to film in there, and they have come back and basically said that they might be able to let me, and they're basically they're happy to let me, but because it's like the busy season, they're not very, like, they don't have a lot of times available and stuff, which is completely fair enough. But it's in a hotel, because there's this room that is like all pink, which I think would be absolutely perfect for one of the chapters that is from like Glinda's point of view, so I definitely want to film it there. But I still haven't finished the book. I've still got over 11 hours of the audiobook to go, so I'm gonna have to do some more of that today, because basically they have asked me if I would be free, well, they said on Tuesday or Wednesday next week to come in and do it, and I'm not free on Wednesday, so it would have to be Tuesday. I'm going to Birmingham on Wednesday for a shoot, so it would need to be Tuesday, but they're not able to tell me with 100% certainty whether it's going to be available or not until tomorrow, so Monday, which is like completely fair enough because they're doing me a massive favour in letting me shoot it there. But it does mean I'm gonna have to write that part of the script tomorrow and just sort of hope and pray that I am able to film it on Tuesday, which is a bit stressful, writing part of the script having not finished the book, so I need to try and get through as much of it as I can. Charlie's leaving for work pretty early tomorrow, so I'm going to get up at the same time as him and literally just smash it out for like most of the day, apart from that deadline that I was just talking about. And then also, luckily, Jess actually has finished reading the book now, which I'm so jealous of, the fact that she was able to read it so quickly. And I'm getting really frustrated by it, because I am actually really genuinely enjoying reading it, even though it's absolutely crazy. And normally I'm quite a fast reader, but it's the notes that are taking so long. So like, I'm like jealous that Jess has managed to finish it already. But basically, because the book is like, it's actually very complicated, like it's quite political, and there's a lot of, yeah, there's a lot of like complex stuff in there, so you don't know what's relevant until later. Like even now certain things are coming up and I'm going, oh my god, but that was hinted at earlier and I didn't put it in my notes because I didn't realise it was relevant. So then I'm having to go back. So basically now I'm having to take notes on literally everything that happens, just in case, because so much of it ends up coming back up again later. I feel like I'll struggle to write the script without having finished the book in case more stuff comes up, but at least because Jess has finished it, I could show her my script in advance and be like, is there anything here that you think I'm missing just for that chapter? Because luckily I have read the chapter that's from Glinda's perspective already. So yeah, I know none of this probably means anything to you guys unless you've read Wicked anyway, but if you haven't read Wicked, don't worry, because I have a video coming out at some point in the future that is basically going to be like, I read Wicked so you don't have to, kind of thing, because like I said, the book is so like long and complicated. When I make musical theatre videos like that, I basically like to make videos that I feel like I would want to watch, and that is definitely one that I wish someone else had made for me. But hopefully it will be good and it will all be worth it in the end. And if you are interested in Wicked at all and that video comes up on your subscriptions feed, please click on it, because my god, it is taking a long time to bring together. But yeah, I'm quite determined now to get it done. But also because, yeah, like I said, Charlie's away for work, I don't want to let my work take over the whole weekend, or I just won't see him this week. So like I said, he's making a very nice lunch and then we're gonna go to the cinema in a bit to watch Beetlejuice, which will be lovely. And I've deliberately left enough time between lunch and cinema that I will still be hungry enough for popcorn, and that's an important tactic, I feel. Okay, hair is done. Oh, the drains wanted to say hello. Oh my god guys, I put a couple of cans, well actually Charlie put them, a couple of cans of Pepsi Max in the freezer, and I forgot to get them out, and they exploded all over the freezer and we had to take everything out earlier. And I've never actually had that happen to me before. I've heard people say don't leave it in the freezer or it'll explode, and I've always thought yeah, but it actually exploded. 2 of them, it went everywhere. But anyway, we've changed our plans around a little bit, so we're going to go to the cinema first and come back and have the pie. But before we go to the cinema, I've got another M&S parcel, so I think it might be some more of that Wicked stuff. I feel like my whole week has been very stagey this week. My whole life seems to revolve around Wicked at the moment, so absolutely. Let's see what we've got in here. Wait, I think I know what this one's gonna be.
Is it a mug?
No, it's even better than a mug. No, not a candle. Shut your eyes. Be very careful. No, don't even joke. This is now my prized possession.
Oh, it's not a figurine or something, is it?
It's not a figurine, it's a bauble.
It's a bauble.
It's Alpha, Glinda and Oz in the background, and shake it. It's got green glitter in it. I just think it's amazing. That's my favourite bauble now.
Are we putting it on the Christmas tree?
Of course we are. Christmas tree's not up yet, guys. That won't happen for at least a couple of weeks.
Well, we're going up to Norwich to go and collect it, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to Norwich next week, and the Christmas tree's coming back with us.
Do you know what? So, when I first met Amy went, well, you know, my Christmas tree's up in Norwich, and I went, fantastic. The first time that we brought it back together, I thought, this is awful, by the way.
Hey!
It literally fit, no, not the tree, but bringing the actual tree back.
Would you rather I tried to fit it in the cupboard of death?
Do you know what? I'd just rather you didn't get one.
Killjoy. I keep my Christmas tree in my mum's loft because it's massive and I do not have space for a 6-foot Christmas tree in my London flat when it's not Christmas time. Oh, okay, we've got a couple more bits in here. We've got a Glinda makeup bag. That is so cute. I love that.
Jesus.
I'm going to use it as a prop in my Wicked video. And Glinda pajamas. Oh my god, how do they know what size?
Oh no.
Look! Oh my god. Call me Glinda, and it comes with an eye mask. Well, I am going to wear all of this in my Wicked video. Oh my god, also, what we bought the other day at the supermarket.
At the supermarket.
I forgot to show you.
What?
Wicked squash! I'm actually losing my mind a bit, I think, guys. But basically, if you haven't seen them, Robinsons are doing 2 different flavours of Wicked squash, and I've been looking for them everywhere, and I actually managed to find them in big Sainsbury's the other day. So the first one is the pink version, and if you shake it, can you see that it's like glittery? And the flavour is called Outstandiful Berry. So it's apple, strawberry and mango. That sounds stunning. And then this one is green for Elphaba, and it's also very sparkly. It looks like a potion. I actually love it. I know it's out of focus, but you can still see it moving. And it says it is apple, lime and lemon, and mandarin and yuzu.
No, yuzu.
But the flavour is called Amazifying Citrus Twist. And I just love those. I think it's great. I've never seen a film have as many brand partnerships as Wicked, and I didn't think that was possible after Barbie. I didn't think it would ever be possible to top Barbie.
It's like that glitter in the squash is almost defying gravity.
It is like that, isn't it? But yeah, I for one am absolutely buying into all of it, so I suppose I'm the reason people like me are the reason that these things exist, because clearly I'm the mug that wants to buy it all.
I wasn't gonna say it.
But anyway, right, I'm gonna go to the cinema now. I hope you've all had a lovely week. Let me know in the comments what you've been up to. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next week. Bye.